Curious George's Dinosaur Discovery by Hapka, Hines and Ray. This is George. He's a good little monkey and always very curious. George loves to go places with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. And one of their favorite places to visit is the Dinosaur Museum. Today's a special day, George's friend said. We're going to do something very interesting. George was curious. What could be more interesting than a trip to the Dinosaur Museum? The man with the yellow hat led the way through the museum. George wanted to stop and look at the dinosaur bones, but his friend kept going, so George kept following. And finally, they walked right out the back door. A van was waiting for them outside. "Climb in, George," said the man with the yellow hat. George looked out the window as the van drove off. Where could they be going? At last, the van reached a rocky quarry. Dozens of people were there. Some were digging with shovels, others were using pickaxes or other tools. "Surprise," George's friend said. "We're going to help the museum scientists dig for dinosaur bones." George was curious. Were there really dinosaurs buried in the quarry? He ran over for a better look. "Hello," said a friendly scientist. "Are you here to help with the dig?" George watched the scientist work. She dug up some dirt and put it into a sifting pan. It took a long time to sift it, but in the end, no dinosaurs. "Oh well," she said. "Time to try again." But the next pan was empty too. So was the next one, and the one after that. George yawned. So far, digging for dinosaurs was not as exciting as he expected. George was curious. Could he help to find dinosaur bones? He found a spare shovel lying around and dug, but he didn't find any dinosaurs. When he climbed out of his hole, George spotted another scientist. He was dusting something with a small brush. "Oh well," the scientist said. "It's not a bone, just a rock." George wanted to go. He picked up a brush and went to work. But turns out monkeys are not very good at dusting. As he hurried away from the cloud of dust, George bumped into a wheelbarrow. Maybe there were dinosaur bones in it. He climbed up to look inside, but the wheelbarrow was awfully tippy. Crash! George, the wheelbarrow, and a whole lot of dirt went flying. "Hey!" someone cried. "What's that monkey doing?" George scampered away straight up the cliff. Monkeys are good at climbing, so George kept going higher and higher. He got to the top, and then he knocked a stone off the edge. That stone hit another stone, which hit another stone, and another. Oh no, there was a rock slide. The man with the yellow hat called for George to come down. George wanted to climb down, but he was afraid the scientists were going to be angry with him. But the scientists didn't look angry. "Look!" they cried, pointing. "Look what that monkey just uncovered!" George could hardly believe what he saw. Dinosaur bones! After that, the dinosaur dig was even more fun. George helped the scientists dig and sift and dust and take photographs with the bones that he had unearthed. And the next time he and the man with the yellow hat visited the Dinosaur Museum, George got to see his dinosaur on display. The end.
See you next time. Bye.